between the Bow Falcons and the Plymouth Bobcats is our last regular season home game. As is our tradition, I'd like to recognize the seniors before the game begins. First, I'd like to recognize and congratulate Bow's seniors for their hard work and dedication to their program. And now I'd like to recognize the Plymouth seniors. I'd like to ask that each player and their family please come forward towards the field. Please allow me to recognize the following seniors and their family. Number 4, long stick midfielder, A.J. Doby, with his mother, Kim Chandonnet, and his dad, Philip Chandonnet. As well, I'd like to recognize captain number 2, midfielder, Lincoln Manson, with his father, Clee Manson, and his mother, Lynn Goodwin. Thank you to the seniors and their families for their contributions to this program. Now let's play the game.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Plymouth Regional High School as we get set for Senior Day here for the Bobcats as Plymouth Regional plays host to Bow in this regular season finale with playoff positioning implications on the line for both teams. Both teams really close in the Division III standings. Bow coming in 9-4 on the year, Plymouth 9-5. But the biggest thing, Plymouth on a 3-game skid right now, need to find momentum going into the postseason. You look at how things match up as the teams are meeting for the coin toss right now with the officials at midfield. Plymouth, if they lose, they're going to find themselves in a prelim matchup to be determined for next Thursday, May 30th, and it most likely will be an away game. Again, top 10 teams get into the postseason according to last year's standings and playoff bracket. We'll see what the percentage rules are when the official bracket comes out in a few days' time with the NHIA. But Plymouth really needs to stop the skid, get a win, get momentum going into the postseason, and have that prelim bye and get to the quarterfinals. Again, it could be a situation where they'll find themselves up on the road if they get the win. So it's kind of a catch-22. Do you want to play at home, get an extra game experience, and get comfortable with a prelim, or do you want to have that, week and a half almost off and get to the quarterfinals right off the bat, but you're going on the road? And a tough test here today against a very strong Bow team. Again, this team started off very strong, undefeated at the beginning of the season, and really haven't had a losing streak put together. All their losses have been individual losses with a couple of wins or a win here in between the second half of the season. So as the starters will meet at midfield, get ready to go. And before we got on air, Bobcats recognized their 2 seniors playing in their final regular season home game of their career. Lincoln Manson, the captain, at midfielder, and A.J. Doby there, the midfielder. Very small senior class. You're so used to seeing, the 4, 5, 6, 7 seniors. Now a very young program, but a very talented Bobcat program as they continue to develop. Instructions have been read. Goalies will tap gloves, and we'll get set to go here for the start of this Division III game, this regular season finale and senior day for the Bobcats. Plymouth going left to right across your screen, wearing their white uniforms, Bo, and their navy uniforms and yellow numbers going right to left. So we're set for the opening face-off. And we are underway as this gets towards their line and a legal procedure. Oh, official thought that Bo was offside, so he prematurely blew the whistle. So it's going to go to Bo. So they will officially get the face-off win. And we'll have first possession. Here's McCabe. McCabe brothers playing pass. Ryan and Gavin. Here's Gavin near side number 18. Hubbard looking for an angle. Back up to McCabe. Not a lot of pressure. McCabe cuts inside, strong head shot, scores right off the bat. Gavin McCabe gets the goal and gets Bo out ahead early on here, 1-0. So a tough start for Plymouth. And Tuna on the face-off, going up against Trusock. Trusock will win it for Plymouth. As the Bobcats will get their first attacking opportunity here today. Legacy. Bargwin. Looking for a cutter, no one there as Trusock thought about it. As it looks like he's going to peel off for a change and a sprint to the sideline. It's all about trying to beat your man in that foot race to the sideline for the substitution to get on defensively if you're Bo, and they just did. Legacy on his weak side over to a Bargwin. Bargwin with the ISO out high. Bargwin going lefty, looking for a shot, bounces it towards goal, and it misses wide. Plymouth closest to it. It's going to stay with the Bobcats. 10:33 to go, first quarter, 1-0 Bo. Galvin looking for the wrap, gets the low angle shot off the outside of the cage. Just a little bit too low of an angle, goal line extended far side. And Ekstrom going to work his way out of the crease. Leave it off for his long pulls in the defensive side of things to bring it upfield. Swung over. Here's Hubbard. Has a Bargwin riding up against him. Still not touched in the box, and now a good clear here for the Falcons. Davis looking for some help. Subs coming on for Bo. Preston knocks it free. Gets the change. The long pull doing well defensively for the home team. Galvin gets the clear. Plymouth a little slow on their substitutions behind the play. Bargwood finds the captain in Manson. His first touch here in his senior game. Bargwin had a cutter momentarily. Going to take it on the ISO. Doesn't get a shot off. Slows things down. Down to the X. Galvin low, high feed. Has an option. Manson gets hit from behind. A little strip there. Bargwin gets stood up. A crease violation. As Bargwin does touch inside the crease, trying to get the pass off. And a turnover, but a good setup there for Plymouth. Ekstrom will try to air this one out. Big shove here. Ayers able to keep control for the Falcons. Gavin McCabe will now set up the offense. Over to Ryan McCabe. Falcons taking their time up top, leading 1-0, 8:13 to go, first quarter. McCabe, bounce shot, and that one's out. Good chance. It's Colin McNair in goal here to start. Normally it's Robbie Thorne. And McNair makes a nice stop on the goal line downstairs. McNair, the freshman goalkeeper. Good outlet pass. Open space in the middle. Shannon with some speed. Gets the shot off and just whistles it over the crossbar. Off balance too, but great setup there for the Bobcats. There's Bargwin up top. Loves the ISO, doesn't have a cutter. Good long stick in the poke, clearing that out. Logan Rain there for Bo. Falcons trying to work quickly in transition. They'll slow things down and wait for some subs. Libby with some good defense for Plymouth. Approaching the midpoint here in the first, still 1-0 Bo. After a goal in the opening minute. Thanks to Gavin McCabe. And right on cue, he has it back in his possession. Draws a double team on the slide. Bennett will swing it over. ISO with Ryan McCabe. Has Legacy all over him. Turnaround shot. That one is up off the post, or if not, McNair got a great piece of it. Freshman coming up big between the pipes for Plymouth. At the X for the Falcons. On the wraparound chance, that one on the outside of the cage. It's going to stay with Bo. Elias. Low high feed out of the reach of his intended target. This is going to be an over and back. And it is. Legacy waiting for the whistle for the restart. Right at midfield. Loose down low and errant pass. Ayers picks it up as Galvin strips it free and a failed clear here on Bo. Galvin shot. That one just bounces past the far post. A good hustle by Nolan Galvin to keep it in Bobcat possession, chasing after his own shot. Love that hustle. Legacy. 5:20 remaining in the first. Legacy stutters, draws the double, gets the shot off and scores. Little submarine shot there, ties it up. Luke Legacy, the captain, gets the Bobcats on the board. 5:10 to go here in the first. Get a replay of it here, just that low shot. Trusock gets called for the face-off violation, and the most lackadaisical face-off violation I think I've ever seen between high school and college for all the games that I've called over the years. Nevertheless, Falcons with possession. Back out high with Bennett. Plymouth on passive here, letting Bo work with it out top. Now pressure coming with Manson momentarily. Good matchup with the Falcons with a short pole against him. Bennett still looking for an angle inside. McCabe has Trusock battling. Trusock gets him hooked up, and McNair with a beautiful save upstairs. Saw that one all the way in. Shovel over, dangerous play, open opportunity. McNair makes the stop to recover the bad turnover. And it stays 1-1. Plymouth coming away with possession. Dangerous buddy pass from Killian. Still tied up at the midway line. And big hack here. And a foul called on Poe. And Sue. Couple of long pulls battling here and a timeout. Oh, we're going to bring him back here. There's no whistle to start. 3:38 on the clock. We'll see if Plymouth can draw something up here and get the lead. Oh, good dodge down low, turnaround effort. Nolan Gavin gets the go-ahead goal. The junior attacker makes it 2-1 Plymouth. Just a great little quick low high and pop shot there. Galvin. 3:16 remaining in the first, and it's got a playoff atmosphere feel to this game already. Still no control on the face-off. Plymouth gets it. Quick shot by Bargwin. Great stop by Ekstrom. Have a good spin inside. Great poke with a long pole. That's was Verda who knocked it free and keeps possession. Gets over midline. Long pole going on the attack. Open chance down low. Well, Claire was there on the doorstep. Couldn't control the high pass. Lucky break for Plymouth. Bo from the X waiting for some subs. Davis. Good spin inside. Gets the angle. Low angle shot. And again, Colin McNair coming up big. And goal for Plymouth, making another big save. McCabe trying to get a second. That one off the post and out. Big foot push from behind it. And a foul call by the officials going to Plymouth. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. Bargwin looking for some help as he'll peel off and go for the change. Play call change for Plymouth. Ciotti sprinting off, getting the matchups on the field. Coach Mouse off. And a low errant pass. And a sloppy possession for Plymouth. Ben Valenti just onto the field, couldn't control it, and an unforced turnover. Clock finally starts running. Leaves about 10 seconds there. Plymouth gets the stop in the midfield. Valenti finds help with Long. He'll bring it down towards the X. Under 40 seconds to go. Long out top again. Tough pass. Sloppy passing. Oh, they're going to say Killian was offside. He got his foot over the midway line. In possession of the both Falcons with 25 seconds to go in the quarter. McCabe, with his first goal of the game with possession, trying to knot things up here, draws a double team, open in front, and McNair, the backhand stab makes the save. Freshman keeper coming up big yet again. Valenti gonna just send this one for a ride and miss wildly. Past goal line extended far side as the first quarter comes to an end. Bo getting out early in the opening 41 seconds. McCabe getting the Falcons on the board, but Plymouth finding their groove, getting their legs going, and take a 2-1 lead at the end of the first. We'll be back in just a moment for the start of the second quarter. You're watching Bobcat Lacrosse here on Pemmy Baker TV. Back here on Pemmy Baker TV, getting ready for the start of the second quarter. Dan Salzer alongside our staff. Bringing you coverage of this senior day game for the Bobcats in this regular season finale. While both teams here today are locked into the postseason, it's all about where you're going to finish in the standings. A lot on the line for both teams here today. Teams will switch ends. We're ready for the face-off once again. Tuna and Trusock. Trusock's going to not have control yet. And now will calmly scoop it up off the turf. Long. I'll wait for help. Manson just taking his time. Trusock getting off quickly for the substitution. Ciotti coming in. Trusock down low, feed for Long. Can't pull the trigger. Defensive help by Ayers getting the stick in there and knocking it away with the long pull. Legacy over to Manson. As this one sent high and wide. Galvin looking for the wraparound jump shot, scores! His second of the day.
Let's go, T, get physical.
3-1 Bobcats, and a beautiful design play there off the restart. Plymouth finding their groove here since really the midpoint of the first, and it's going to be a push foul called on the Bobcats. Easy to see. Again, Mansu called for the foul. Another big shove by Valenti, but continuing it on here with McCabe. McCabe looking for someone to cut. No one there. So reset out top with Bennett. Clock hasn't been running since the restart, so it's been about 40 seconds, it feels like. We'll keep our clock running for you and see what the difference is. Good chance inside by the Falcons. Deflected away the defensive side of things. Well, clock's been held for about a minute now. McCabe outside against Valenti. McCabe trying to turn inside. Valenti not giving it. Draws a double team chance for Ryan McCabe. Quickly matched right back up. Now the clock starts about 2 minutes late. Low angle shot. That's off the outside of the cage. Good chance there. Smethurst. Turnover low, high, right down the alley. Gavin McCabe gets his second of the day and pulls his team within one. Right down Broadway for the Falcons. Just like that, a one-goal game, 10-12 unofficially left in the second quarter. And a legal procedure on the face-off. And both guys jumped. So they're going to redo the face-off. You don't see that normally. Normally you just give it to a team. So Valenti here on the face-off for the Bobcats. Still no control as it will roll out. And it's going to go to Bo. So both teams are 3 for 6 on face-offs. Falcons from the X. Davis with a one-on-one looking for the turn. Trying to go low, high feet. Goes way out top to Ryan McCabe. Over to his brother Gavin. Gavin, oh, nice dodge inside and scores. Downstairs, gets his hat trick here in the first half. And we're knotted at 3. Just a beautiful little dodge to open up space. You'll see it here in the replay. Get that little move and just goes in the sidewinder. Goes downstairs and tough for McNair to see through traffic. Finds the back of the cage. Battle here on the face-off. Rusak trying to flick it forward. Still loose, and he'll gather it up. Bobcats on the attack. Ciotti slips on the turf. Trusaw coming in to help. Tries to swim move through a couple of defenders and loses a handle. Back up the other way. Hubbard. Here's Davis. We'll slow the attack down and wait for some help. Under 9 to go, second quarter. Tied at 3. Goal line extended, now inside cut. Jump shot, McNair makes the save. It's outside of the crease and waits for defensive help. As Gavin McCabe trying to get his 4th of the day. Outlet here to Legacy. It's both Legacy brothers on the field for the first time together today. Luke Legacy down low, and only Gavin knew he had a perfect opportunity. And the shot just went wildly wide. But a great setup and a great cut inside. Captain and Manson. Thought about it, spins back, gets the double team, leaves it off. Here's Cooper Legacy from way outside, and a nice stop there from Brad Ekstrom. Open space, Rain, the long pole will find help inside the box for the clear. Smethurst gonna calmly wait for a few more subs. McCabe, who's been the complete offense so far for the Falcons, finds his brother Ryan. Goal line extended far side. Bo trying to work inside. Good defense. Manson knocks it free and picks up the ground ball. Shakes off one defender and is off to the races. As it's stolen right away by Bo. Loose on the turf, gathered up by the Falcons in front of their own bench. Smethurst will slow things down, but it's Luke Verda there with the defensive stop that got the counterattack going. This one will roll out of bounds on the near side. And possession back to the Bobcats. Our Bargain will restart. Under 6 to go here in the second quarter. Still tied at 3. Doobie here on senior day getting a touch as he'll sprint off and get a short pole on here on the attack. Calvin on the X looking to wrap around again. Oh, gets a little shoulder shot off. That was a fancy play. Just couldn't get it on target. Not really over the shoulder, but in front. A one-handed hook. McCabe with the clear. Good ball movement by the Falcons. Open chance, and Smethurst couldn't control the third pass. Was really excited. I think he was looking at the shot before the pass got into his cross. McCabe, bounce shot, scores! Ryan McCabe gets the Falcons the lead back here. As he took an absolute shot and is down after the goal. And he is in some pain right now on the field. Athletic trainer John Bruley will come out and take a look at McCabe, but that's the sacrifice the body to get the shot off and the goal, but you never want to see someone go down with an injury. It's been a very clean and well-played game by both teams here so far today. And that's just incidental, just a bang-bang play from what we can tell. Don't see any flags down on the field, so nothing expected coming from this. So Ryan now sitting up. Great to see. You see shaken up and helped back to his feet and will walk off under his own power and get checked out by the training staff. And hopefully he can return here shortly. But nevertheless, he helps give his team the lead back. Scoring 3 unanswered goals of their own. And 2 and untrue suck again on the faceoff. Trusock had his stick tied up into a body. Falcons come away with possession, and both teams 4 face-off wins here today. Approaching 4.5 to go in the second. 4-3 Falcons on the road. Bow just going to take their time out top. McCabe with the switch, finds help out on the wing. That's Bennett, number 34. Smurther shot, and again a backhand stab, stopped there by McNair, who's really having a career game for himself so far here in the first half. Killian, outlet, and that's going to be gathered up there by Legacy. Not over and back because you're not touched into the clear yet inside the box, and you have the time to get over midline. So you at 10 seconds, you can get up and back over the midline as much as you want. Manson. Ciotti. Here's Cooper Legacy, I believe. On the near side wing. Luke Legacy. Captain looking for the ISO, just slipping up on the turf a little bit. Keeps possession. Strong side shot goes short on the outside of the net. And we'll stay with Plymouth. Long will set that pick. Galvin trying to get the angle. Shot just misses the far corner. And good hustle by Peyton Long to keep possession for Plymouth. Under 3 to go in the second quarter. Still 4-3 Bow. Tough pass. Ciotti couldn't control it. Loose. And gathered up by Bow, and another unforced turnover on the Bobcats. Sloppy passing at times here in the midfield. Bow trying to add to their lead here late in the first half. Jenny over to McCabe. Falcons stuck on the perimeter. Not a lot of pressure coming from Plymouth. Good spin inside. Smethurst shot, score! Kelly Smethurst gives Bow their biggest lead at 2. Here this afternoon, 5-3 with 1:37 to go in the second. So it looked like Plymouth was going to control for a while after going up 3-1 through the first. Scoreless so far. There's the home team here in the second. 4 unanswered goals for Bow. Here in the second quarter, still no control on the face-off. And a push foul, but then they're going to call it. And it's going to go to Bow. As we get the restart. See how much time Bow decides to waste here. Minute to go. Nice feast. Goal line extended and a beautiful goal on the edge of the crease. And a timeout called by Plymouth with 54 seconds to go. 5 unanswered goals for Bo. So we'll step aside, be back in just a moment. Watching Bobcat Lacrosse on Pemmy Baker TV. Back out of the Bobcat timeout. Nate Davis getting his first of the day, making it 6-3 Bo here late in the first half. Big push here to get it deep, and Bo, I believe for the first time today, went back-to-back faceoffs. They're 6 for 10 today on faceoffs. And a timeout call by Bo the other way. Their first charge timeout here, 36 seconds to go. We'll step aside one more time. Be back for the closing moments of the first half here on PBTV. Back out of the first charge timeout to the Falcons. Both teams one remaining here for the final 36 seconds of the second quarter. And congratulations to Bobcat Baseball picking up a big come-from-behind win. Late innings win yesterday here at home. Keeps their higher seed alive for postseason play. That was against Kennett. 25 seconds to go. Far wing. Bennett looking for an option. Cheney. McCabe back up to Cheney. Plymouth doing well to keep the Falcons on the perimeter. Long distance ripper misses. 6 seconds to go. Smithhurst with a restart. Low high feed. McCabe closing seconds. Can't get the shot off. Legacy blocks it from behind on the stick check. That'll end the first half of play. Back and forth affair. Bo getting out early in the first 41 seconds thanks to Gavin McCabe. Plymouth scoring 3 right after that through the first, have a 3-1 lead after 1, but it was all Bo here in the second quarter. They score 5 unanswered goals and have a 6-3 lead at the break. We'll be back for the start of the third quarter here on Senior Day for the Bobcats, but at the break it's Bo 6, Plymouth Regional 3. You're watching Bobcat Lacrosse on PBTV. Back here for the start of the third quarter. Bobcats find themselves in a hole here on Senior Day in this regular season finale against the Bo Falcons. And Bo, if you're just tuning in, outscored Plymouth 5-0 in that second quarter as the Falcons have a 6-3 lead at the half. On the upside, you can really say is, again, Plymouth had a good, strong second part of that first quarter, getting up 3-1. And, knock on wood, both teams have stayed out of the sin bin. We haven't seen a flag down situation at all today, and I'll probably just put the commentator's curse on that one as still no control. True sock can't control it. And can face-off win to Bo to start, but it's intercepted. Cooper Legacy with some ups. Dishes it down low, and a quick snapshot, a pop shot there from Nolan Galvin just misses. A great start for Plymouth in the energy they needed to come out of the break. Long. Finds Manson. And Bargwin. Here's Manson near side against Hubbard. Finds a cutter and a Bargwin! Low angle shot and he'll score. His first of the day pulls Plymouth to within 2. Update around Bobcat Country. Girls tennis and postseason action over at the Bank of New Hampshire Fieldhouse on the campus of Plymouth State University due to the potential threat of rain. Trailing 2-0 to Berlin right now from the update that we have, and we wish them the best of luck. Boys, number 1 seed again, looking for another state title in boys tennis. That's a face-off win by the Falcons. Mathurst. McCabe. Bow again. Doing well, taking their time with the substitutions. Plymouth just staying inside the box here defensively. Not pressuring out top and giving up any seam plays. Bennett. Goal line extended far side, now behind the cage. Great long pole defense. That's Cooper Mack, number 17, who had the initial strip. Falcons stay with it. Chance out high. High errant pass. This is going to be an over and back. And it's going to go to Plymouth at midfield. Legacy to a Bargwin. Bargwin shakes off a defender. Down low feed. Payne Long gets Bobcats back-to-back goals here. And the lead is cut to 1. So Plymouth has decided to wake up here in the third quarter and in a big way. Have stormed back to close to within 1. It's Bow leading 6-5. 9:45 to go, third quarter. Three straight face-off wins for Bow, though, here to start the second half. Tiptoeing along the sideline is Dennis. And a turnover. Plymouth looks like a completely different team to start the second half. Valenti shakes off a couple of checks. Tries to feed that on the backhand side to Shannon. It's out of his reach, though.
That's it, buddy.
Davis is stripped. Libby with some good long pull. Valenti able to stay on side. Legacy. Here's Valenti. Here's Luke Legacy. From way outside, Legacy rips one off and misses wide. Ciotti to Manson, has to gather it up under pressure. Another ground ball pickup, and Plymouth again sloppy on some of these lazy passes out top in the midfield. Legacy with a long pull against him. Off the back end. Brother Cooper. Swings it over to Manson. Manson can't control it on the edge of the shaded area. 8 minutes to go, third quarter. Bow leading by 1, 6-5. Manson looking for a cutter. And good recovery there from Luke Legacy. Bounce shot goes up and over the crossbar. Looking for that cutter. Again, Galvin was inside, couldn't control the pass on that feed from the wing. And here come the Falcons the other way. Hubbard, down low, open chance off the post and out. Elias had it right on the doorstep. Goalie's best friend comes up big, turnaround shot. Elias the closest one there, and it's going to stay with the Falcons. And a lucky break for Plymouth. Good transitional play there by Bo.
Keep it up, Bo!
Janney. Here's McCabe, who's got a hat trick in the first half. McCabe swings it over. And Bo kind of lulling Plymouth into a passive defense here, just kind of getting slow on their feet. So they'll try to pick up the pace here. McCabe, give the ISO, has the angle inside, close to a flag. Good, McCabe spin inside, ball loose on the turf. Still no control, and McNair gathers it up calmly inside his crease. And the Bobcats are working transition. Luke Legacy inside. Manson from distance scores. Captain on senior day ties it up for the home team. Just rips it from out high. And a timeout called by Bo. Plymouth storming back here to start the third quarter. 6:01 remaining here in the third. It's 6-6 on PBTV. Welcome back on PBTV. Dan Salzer alongside our staff, bringing you epic coverage of this regular season finale and senior day game for Plymouth. Bo will continue to be perfect on face-offs where this foul, the face-off violation. So they're 4 for 4 here in the second half, but yet Plymouth has scored 3 in the comeback bid to tie things up here. Beautiful day here in the foothills of the White Mountains of New Hampshire. Like the scorcher we had yesterday. McCabe. Leave it over to his brother, Ryan. Ryan McCabe. Shot, and that one gets through McNair, but luckily it's deflected past that far post. Just got enough of a piece of it. There finds the captain. Manson out top with a long pull from distance. Caden Mansu with a golden opportunity. The top of the box. Ebargwin trying to set up the ISO. Dodges inside his shot. Outside of the far post. Galvin from the X. Galvin. Turnaround shot. Just misses. Great chance again. So confident. Goal line extended. It's Galvin working from the X. Manson. Over to Bargwin. Looking for someone to slip off the backside. Legacy was slow to get there. Manson from the wing. Battle of the twos. Manson and Bargwin out top. Bargwin trying to find the speed. Can't dodge inside against the long pole. Takes a couple of whacks. Under 4 to go, third quarter. Still tied at 6. Manson with absolutely no pressure. Gets sandwiched out top. Manson wanted a flag with contact after the ball was well out of his possession. Plymouth keeps control. And we play on here. So Manson's going to peel off for a change. We'll see who's going to come on for him. Long behind the net. Bargwin. Valenti will head off and get a sub. Bargwin has it poked free. Again, the long pole's coming up big defensively for both teams here today. Plymouth with possession, though, still. Bargwin, not normally behind the net. Good swim move inside, trying to find an option. Hard passed along, it bounces underneath him. And it will just stay in the attacking half. Under 2.5 to go here in the third. Legacy trying to find the cutter. It's deflected away. Logan Rain there, the defender, with the stop. Big contact along the end line. Plymouth gets the turnover. So technically a failed clear there on Bo. Ciotti. So Plymouth trying to work more from the sunny side of the field. Oh, good spin inside. Still more dodging from Gavin. Shakes off 3 defenders, can't shake off the 4th. Nowhere for him to go. And a slip up there for Ayers. Long draws a double team. Ayers gets the strip and the good check. Ekstrom will peel out behind his crease.
Good pass, good pass.
Here's McCabe, who's been the hot hand for the Falcons here today. Under a minute remaining in the third. Bennett to Ryan McCabe. They'll play pass out top. Now some pressure coming momentarily for Plymouth. And too many men. And we're going to have a first flag. So officials are going to confirm, but it looks like Bo will go on the man up for 30 seconds. We'll wait for the official.
Come on, Bo. Go, fellas.
Still waiting for the official to make the signal to the table. So a 30-second technical officially on Plymouth. So the first man-up situation for either team here today comes with 31 seconds to go in the third. Bo trying to recapture the lead. They've been scoreless here in this frame. Ryan McCabe over to his brother. McCabe's. Bennett on the wing. Bennett going to work down. Goal line extended far side. He'll work from the X now. Looking for a cutter. Ripper of a shot. McNair with a beautiful save. Took that right off the body. Back to even here last second. A horn sounds to end the third quarter of play. Plymouth storms back to tie things up So we head to the final 12 minutes, tied at 6. You're watching Bobcat Lacrosse on Pemmy Baker TV. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter action coming up. Brand new game. Again, recapping so far, Plymouth out 3-1 after 1. Bow taking a 6-3 lead into the break, scoring 5 unanswered. Plymouth getting 3 unanswered of their own here in the third quarter, and that's where we stand heading into the final 12 minutes of play. Sun will become a factor for both teams. It's a beautiful day here to wrap up the regular season. Officials are talking about something, but the penalty should have ended because there was 31 seconds to the clock, a 30-second technical, so we should be even, and it looks like we are. And Tuna and Drusak again battling on faceoffs. And push foul there as Plymouth gets their essentially first face-off win of the second half. And it comes at the start of the fourth. Legacy. Fine Manson. Ciotti back to Manson. Manson just taking his time. No one working off the ball at the moment. ISO on the wing. Ciotti draws some help. Couple of split defenders. Bounce shot missing by Cooper. Legacy up well over the crossbar. Galvin from the X. Looking for his opportunity. The slide comes in, the triple slide. And he'll have to reset. Cooper Legacy. It's been very quiet here today. Gets Antuna. Legacy gets the angle. Shot and an Ekstrom stands his ground tall on the post and makes the stop. Great net minding by both goalkeepers here today. Bennett just snags that one out of the air. Keeps the attack alive. Great turnout by the fans for both teams here today on the hillside and around us in the press area. At the X. Davis, who's got a goal, leaves it off for help on the wing, and it's back out to Ryan McCabe. McCabe with an ISO. Now draws help, tries to go on the weak side. Elias was there all alone, and a couple times he's been there. Hasn't been able to gather up the pass. And Plymouth was closest to it, so they'll have possession now. Approaching 9.5 to go in regulation. Essentially a playoff game for both teams for really big positioning coming up. Heading into next week's tournament. Turnaround shot from Luke Legacy, and Ekstrom saw that all the way. And an easy stop for him inside his crease. Good transition, pace picking up here for both teams. Smithhurst slips up. Libby gathers up the ground ball. I don't think Libby caused that. Errant pass, though, looking for a Bargwin and a failed clear on Plymouth. Again, midfield turnovers have been Achilles' heel for the Bobcats as of late in the second half of the season. Chance, goal line extended. McNair with a great stop. McNair inside his crease. And get a free clear here with a contact. Elias touching McNair inside his crease. So restart at midfield for Plymouth. So a bargain will touch in the box, and the offense will go back to work. 8 minutes remaining in regulation. Still knotted at 6. It's been a heck of a game here today. Galvin, good dodge, gets the shot off. Can't get it on target, deflected away. Ekstrom will have it inside his crease and will start the attack from his own end. Cooper Legacy lays the hit, big whack, and Bo gets the clear. Bennett to McCabe. McCabe against Valenti. Valenti stands him up, doesn't let him turn inside. Ryan McCabe looking for an option. Here's Bennett. Gets a Bargwin. Bennett, good opening. Shot goes wide, and it will stay with Bo. Tension starting to mount. Davis finds help. Bounce shot, misses. Smethurst trying to get a second of the day. It's going to stay in with a long grass right along the sideline, and Elias able to gather up off the turf. Behind the net. McCabe up to his brother Ryan. Bennett. Good ball movement by Bo. Low high feed again. Elias couldn't control it. Looking for that quick little pop shot. Ryan McCabe. Oh, good dodge inside. He'll score. His second of the day gives Bo the lead back with 6:03 remaining. It's a beautiful dodge. A little bit of a swim move there past a couple of defenders. And a great angle and tough for McNair. Again, Plymouth, 2 timeouts remaining. Bo with 1 remaining here the rest of the way. And Tuna battling for Trusock again. Trusock dug it out and gathers up his face-off win. Takes a shot in the back of the head. Trusock, I don't blame the Bo fans because Trusock was well out of bounds, and Plymouth keeps possession going. And well, we've seen crazier things happen. Manson. Galvin down to the extra long. Long with a long pole. Matched up against him. Leaves it off for help. On the wing. Legacy. Out high. Manson. On the switch. Valenti. Was looking for some help down low. Under 5 to go in the 4th. Legacy again. Long pole in front. There's Denise there, number 25. Ciotti can't find an angle inside. Bo with some fantastic defense in the lanes. Legacy trying to slip in. No angle. Still has the ISO up top. Draws the slide. Manson dodges inside. His shot is stripped from behind on the check. Great defense from Bo. Adam McClare, number 2, getting it done. Bo Still no clear, and a timeout called to avoid the turnover. Both will use their second timeout. We'll step aside as well. 4:09 to go in the fourth. It's Bow 7, Plymouth 6 here on PBTV. Heading down the home stretch. This regular season finale between Bow and Plymouth Regional. Bow will have possession in front of their own bench just outside the box. Gavin McCabe, who's been leading scorers, got 3, all in the first half, though. Has been quiet here in the second. So we're back underway. Bow, no timeouts remaining. Plymouth, both of theirs here for the final 4 minutes. Bow going to just try to bleed off the clock as much as they can. Plymouth's got to step up aggressively here on the defensive side. Bow just going to try to play keep away until they get the stall warning, which we have yet to see. Bennett on the wing. McCabe out top. Plymouth got to step up pressure here, trailing by 1. Bow in full control here. McCabe, bounce shot. McNair got a piece of it and makes the stop. Keeps Plymouth alive in this game. Bennett out top. Swings it over near side. Ryan McCabe has a go-ahead goal. Bow, very smart play. Making Plymouth chase. Chance. No, Davis, the jump shot just goes long. .250 remaining. McCabe. No pressure whatsoever. Liam Shannon now steps up in the ISO. That comes off of a long pole on a deflection, and it stays with Bow. Davis, backdoor feed. Plymouth trying anything to knock it free. Elias directed traffic. Has Shannon out in front. Approaching 2 minutes remaining in the fourth. Elias into the middle. Chance here for Bow. And McNair might have gotten a piece of it. Stays with the Falcons. Pressure. Cut it with a knife right now for both teams. Davis with a long pole. Slips past him. Has a chance. Oh, and McNair got a piece. Goal line extended far side. 1:41 remaining. Elias. Good strip. Ryan Killian, the captain, with a great check. Plymouth has to capitalize here. Will they take a timeout? They don't. They're going to run with it here. They've got 2 to play with. 1:20 remaining. Trailing by 1. Long. And there's the timeout call. So Plymouth will burn their first here and try to design something with possession on the near side wing. 1:15 to go here in the fourth. Plymouth trailing by 1. Can Plymouth tie this up? They'll have possession. Bobcats getting fired up coming out of the huddle. The restart will be on the near side wing. Right now, Ryan McCabe with a game winner if it stands as is. Giving a better playoff positioning for Bow if it goes final this way. Plymouth trying to avoid a preliminary round matchup next Thursday. To be determined on who and where and when. Long will restart it here on the near side wing. We're back underway. And Bargwin with a lazy gather up there on the pass, able to recover and keep Plymouth alive in this game. 1 minute remaining. Bench is coming alive again. Manson looking for help. Plymouth just going to try to go for the equalizer and get to OT. Bargwin cutting inside, can't control the pass. Loose on the turf. Still loose, and it will roll out. Should it go to Plymouth? And it does. Came off of Joey Place. 38 seconds. Manson. And Plymouth will take their final timeout with 31 seconds to go. But with some great defense, trying to take Luke Legacy out of the attacking options, and they do so. We'll step aside one more time and be back for the closing of this game here on Pemmy Baker TV. So here we go, 31 seconds to determine playoff positioning for both teams. Winner most likely will get a preliminary round bye and go to the quarterfinals next Saturday, June 1st. Loser will be playing on Thursday. Nail biter back underway. Cooper Legacy in the middle. Bounce pass looking for long. It's going to stay. Nolan Galvin. Galvin going to try to put his team on his back. Shot. He scores! Nolan Galvin ties it up. His hat-trick goal with 13 seconds remaining. It's 7-7. Couldn't script this game any better if you tried. Still 13 seconds. Neither team can sleep here in the closing moments. Still loose, gathered up. Chance here. Mansu can't control it cleanly. 2 seconds. Got to shoot it towards goal. It's poked away. And we're going to overtime. So, Nolan Gavin with 13 seconds remaining gives Plymouth some hope. We'll be back for bonus action here on PBTV in just a moment. So overtime we go. 4 minutes on the clock. Teams will switch ends. However this ends, it's been a beauty. Set for the face-off in overtime. We're underway. And arm up, push foul called on Plymouth. Bow with possession. It is golden goal situation. LeClaire with the restart. Has a long stick against him. And a timeout taken by Bo. Each team has one here in overtime. So they'll touch in, take the timeout. We'll step aside once again. Just underway in overtime here on Pemmy Baker TV. Back out of the Bows timeout here in overtime. They'll have possession in the near side. Elias will restart number 7. As Logan Libby with a long pole matching up against him here for the restart. Smethurst is down low in the right corner. And it will go to him. Golden goal situation. Backdoor feed, that's through everybody. It's going to stay in play though with the tall grass. Both teams body shove. Ground ball pickup for Plymouth. And a back shoulder pass goes away from everybody. Foot race on and the long pole of the help of the senior will get forward. Plymouth will call a timeout now with possession as they get over midfield. So we'll step aside once again. 3:19 to go in overtime. Tied at 7.
Let's go, White!
So out of the timeout, Plymouth with possession here. Owen Gavin with a hat trick to get us to overtime. Back and forth battle by both teams. See Lincoln Manson on the field. The captain will start with it, and why not? Will he be the hero on senior day? Whistle sounds, we're back underway. 3:16 to go in extra time. Legacy finds Long. He'll work down behind the cage. Manson. No angle. Slips it off as Cooper Legacy rips one past the near post. Gavin, turnaround jumper, and that just sneaks past the near post. Ekstrom had it off his body. Still loose on the ground ball. And a foul coming up on Bo on the push. It's going to stay with Plymouth as Bargwin laid out for it. Great hustle by both teams. 2:37 remaining in overtime. Manson finds Bargwin. Over to Luke Legacy. Manson, battle of twos, has the ISO. Can't get inside, has to slip away. Cooper Legacy. He's only had a couple of shots, not really on goal here today. We'll wait for subs. Ben Valenti checking in. Or correction. That's Ciotti checking in, 13, not 23. Legacy. Minute 45 to go. In the extra frame. Legacy has his pocket picked on the double team. Back check the other way by Galvin, and it's stolen away by Bo. Claire gets the clear. Bo on the attack now, under 90 seconds remaining. Subs coming in. Cotter, turnaround score! Game winner, Billy Smithers there. Sends Bo victorious in overtime as the Falcons will improve to finish the regular season 10-4. Plymouth will fall to 9-6. Heartbreak for the Bobcats on senior day. And the regular season finale, hats off to the stellar play of Colin McNair in goal. The freshman has stood on his head, just could not catch up to that pass out in front. And Smethurst just beat him on the quick little shot out front. So a heartbreak here for the Bobcats. That's going to do it for our coverage here in the regular season. Stay tuned to social media channels and the NHIA.org for the upcoming release of the Division III playoff bracket. But for all of us here, thank you for tuning in all season long. Final score for the final time. Bo takes it in overtime, 8-7 over the Bobcats. We'll see you next time here on Pemmy Baker TV.